Well, welcome everybody to the Crookston Sports Center. It's high school girls hockey video streamed here on KROXAM.com. Glad to have you along here as the Crookston Pirates are hosting the number 7th ranked team in Minnesota Class A, the Fergus Falls Otters. Otters' Tim Lill in his 8th year as head coach for Fergus Falls. His team has 15 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties on the year. They're playing a pretty hot Crookston Pirate team themselves. The Pirates are 5 wins in a row now after a 2-0 win over Bemidji last night and a 15-0 win over Detroit Lakes Monday night, both on the road. Pirates are 11, 5, and 1. As you can see, both teams warming up out there. The junior varsity game just over. It was 7-3. Scoreboard update for Draft Sports Bar and Grill. 7-3 JV. Fergus Falls wins. The Pirates goals, Mariah Epimak, Coral Brecken, and Parker Strand. Julia Buehler had 26 saves in goal for the Pirates. They lose 7-3. One other score we have, 7th grade girls basketball beat Grand Forks Schrader 16-13. But here it's girls hockey. And it should be a good one. We had one here last year. It was an overtime game where the Pirates picked up the win. Nora Peterson, since graduated, got the winning goal in overtime. Pirates busy, boy. This is their 3rd game. That's Thursday. It's their 3rd game this week, and they still have East Grand Forks over at East Grand tomorrow. Probably their biggest game of the week. And that's tomorrow at East Grand Forks in a big section game. So then they got Detroit Lakes here on Monday night. So it's 5 games in 7 days for the Pirates. And the reason they're playing, no, that's not the reason. But anyway, we're getting close to having another game. How will the Pirates play it? They took short shifts last night against Bemidji. Seemed to help them out. See if they do the same thing here when you're playing that many games now, but you're playing really a top 7 ranked team in the state Class A, so you got to be careful in that department too. You can't get mismatches and lines and things like that, and because they have some potent scorers. The first 2 lines they have 2. This Piper Andrews has 24 goals and 19 assists on the year. That's 43 points. And on the second line, Madeline Halter, a junior, she has 20 goals and 10 assists. I think it's 10 assists. 18 assists for 38 points. So a couple high scorers there. The high scorer for the Pirates, Addie Fee and Reese Swanson, both have 25 points apiece. So you can tell the difference there. But both teams are playing well. It should be a dandy game. We're expecting nothing less. We do have both coaches, not on video, but both coaches. You can watch the video and listen to the coaches. We'll hear from Tim Lill. He's a former player for Fergus Falls, but he's in his 8th year coaching girls hockey for the Otters. Why don't we take a break and be back with Coach Lill right after this. You're listening to Pirate Girls Hockey on video streamed on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
Grove Mechanical Incorporated is currently accepting applications for HVAC installers and service technicians. If you're mechanically inclined and extremely self-motivated, this would be a great job for you. Grove Mechanical will provide you with the adequate training to do the best job. They offer 40-hour work week, competitive pay, simple IRA with company match, paid vacation and sick days, health insurance, uniform, and company vehicle. Email your resume to gmi@rrv.net or go to grovemech.com to fill out an application, or you can drop off your resume at Grove Mechanical, 1001 Bruce Street, Crookston.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And 2, that's what Fergus Falls is so far. The head coach in his 8th year, and you're expecting a good team this year.
Yeah, we've got 8 seniors that are playing and consistently, and it starts with that, the leadership and the experience. So I would expect we could play 3 lines deep, which is sometimes hard to do, but we're getting all the girls in there to play and contribute, and have 3 defensemen back on the blue line is really big too.
You have 20 games in already, so you're getting, what kind of things do you want to do to clean up a little bit to get ready for the section?
The same thing as any hockey game. It's taking care of our own end, just being more efficient on the breakout, and you can't win if the puck's always in your end, right? So I guess that would be the biggest thing. And special teams, of course, you're never happy enough with your power play, but for the most part, we're doing okay.
Has the line's been pretty steady?
Nope. I switch them all the time. Constantly tweaking them to see who plays best with who, and the girls. They develop different times during the year and have different strengths. So it's nice to see them all play with different line combinations, because you never know when illness or injury is coming too. So if they get to play with different combinations all the time, then there's no big surprises.
How about goaltending?
She's been very, very good for us as a sophomore goalie. She was, again, red hot and one of the best always on the ice. And she stumbled a little bit, but she's come back with 2 really strong games. And as a 10th grader, it's a process, and she's learning. But fundamentally, she's been great, and it's fun to watch for how much work she puts in.
You and Crookston had a terrific game here last year.
I don't know. They beat us. I didn't find it that terrific. No, they're Mr. Moa has just done a fantastic job with turning this thing around, and he has teams that are so enthusiastic and hard to play against. They really go. Whether that they were having a hard time winning or they were always hard to play against. So kudos to him. He's doing a fantastic job, and I would expect tonight is going to be another really good game. It could go either way.
How about your section? What does it look like? I'm sure you're maybe favored.
Yeah, right now I think we would have the 1 seed, but Wilmer, we beat them by a goal. We have them coming up yet, and they just beat Alexandria for the first time in I don't know how many years, which is quite a feat. And River Lakes, again, I think, I don't know if they went last year, but they've knocked us out the last 2 years, so they're always tough too, and they have a phenomenal goalie. So, but I tell you, the section's really up for grabs right now.
Coach, hopefully it's a good game tonight, and best of luck to the Otters the rest of the way and when you get to your section playoffs.
Thank you very much.
That's Tim Lill, the head coach for Fergus Falls. As I mentioned, the coach, he played for the Otters boys hockey team. I think it was in 1985 or 86 maybe, and but I do remember him. Not, that's a long time ago we're talking. But Pirates and Fergus used to be, in boys hockey, used to be quite a rivalry. And they were both in Section 8. They had some good games and good teams there. If I could, I got to get Mr. Moe. Tim Moe is with us again, the former head coach for the Pirates that got kudos from Coach Lill. But Fergus Falls, they've, ever since Wayne Horgan, I think, started the program for girls hockey in Fergus Falls, they've always been competitive and very competitive.
Yeah, they really have. And Jeremy Lubinsky was actually an assistant coach under Wayne back in the day. He was teaching down in Fergus, and that was my actual first introduction to Jeremy. But no, Wayne did a great job with them. We had great battles back in those days, and now the last 3-4 years here with Tim, that's kind of been a measuring stick for me personally as we were trying to build the program back up. That the first year it was not very good, and then we steadily got better, and then last year just a memorable game winning in overtime here at the Sports Center. So yeah, it's just good job by Tim with keeping that program going, and I appreciate the kudos he gave me in that interview. Yeah,
it's well, I would be disappointed if it isn't an outstanding hockey game tonight.
No, exactly. That's what I would expect, and they've had some really good wins and some really outstanding players, and I know the Pirates have a lot of soccer players on the hockey team here, and I know that there's a lot of soccer players on the Fergus Falls hockey team. Their best player was Piper Andrews, and she was a fantastic soccer player playing on the first line here, and so I would assume that it's going to be a battle and just some revenge for the Pirate soccer players, and it's just turning into a rivalry once again.
Well, we'll see what transpires here. At the head of the bench on the Pirates side this year, in her first year, and she's got her team out to 11 wins and 5 losses and 1 tie, Emily Meyer. And Emily will get her comments coming up. Busy week for the squad. 3rd game coming up already this week. We'll talk to Coach Meyer after we hear this on KROX.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent in the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it's important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. To help you with your busy schedule, the Crookston office now has extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They also have a second location in Fawston to offer even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or are looking for your next pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget, Smith, and Genanetta are all accepting new patients. Call 281-2020 for the Crookston and Fawston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Crookston Valley Co-op would like to thank all of their customers for their patronage this past year. When making plans for the next growing season, look to CVC first for all of your seed needs. CVC carries Dynagrow, Pro Seed, and Peterson Farm Seed, as well as SeedX Beet Seed. For all of your planting needs for the next growing season, including seed needs, call Sean at CVC today to lock in the earliest discounts. Call 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
Emily Meyer, coach of the Pirates. Boy, it's game 3 already of the week. And what did you do yesterday with practice?
Practice, I actually suited up as goalie. I let the girl, it was me and Riley Solheim suited up as goalie, and we just had a light scrimmage. The girls had a lot of fun just being able to shoot on different people. The goalies got to skate out as defense and forward, and it was just a fun, quick little skate for like 45 minutes. And then we went to Drafts, who catered our team meal, and just had a lot of fun.
Well, sounds good. Now back to the reality here in the game coming up with Fergus. What did you take away from the 2-0 win over Bemidji on Tuesday night?
I think that was huge for us, coming off of tying them, and the girls really wanted to get that win, and it took every single one of them going hard, and it was nice to see that the Solheims were able to score those 2 for us to kind of seal that win, and hopefully that momentum carries over to today.
You move your forwards up and bring the defensemen back, and the defensemen are scoring now.
And I think that's the thing is Cassie got her confidence back, and that was huge because, you know, she was having a little difficulty scoring up in the forward spot, and now she gets to see the ice a little bit differently and jump in as a little bit more offensive defenseman, and it's really worked out.
Yeah, you had to be happy with the goaltending. 3 shutouts in a row now?
Yeah, and I mean, it's been a great thing to have, because JC got the first 2 and then Kaylee with the third one. So that's what we're looking for today, is just continue being strong defensively, being strong in the goalie net too, and keeping the pucks out.
You like the way your lines are set up now?
Yeah, I mean, it's great, and it's fun to see them all contributing and having that chemistry and that confidence back to where it needed to be. And I mean, it took us a little bit longer than I wanted to get to where we're at, but hopefully we can keep it rolling.
The Fergus Falls coach, Coach Lill, was very complimentary of the Pirates in the way they are turning the corner here, and he was he was referring to the fact that Coach Mo really was doing this. He didn't even know. He didn't know Coach Mo was off, and but he was really complimentary of the way you've turned around what he's heard from other teams that have played you this year. So, and I'm sure you're very complimentary of him. Boy, they're having a heck of a year.
They are. I mean, I was even watching some of the game that we played against them last year and how close it was and going into overtime. I'm expecting that that's probably what it's going to be today, and it's going to be whoever wants it more is going to be the one on top. I mean, I owe it to all these kids that work hard every day at practice and in games, and there's a lot of talent that I have, so I'm lucky. So I can't take all of the compliments. I give it to all those girls, and they just want it, and they want to win and improve and be one of those teams that are in the top 10.
Otters, they have a formidable first line. I know with the Andrews girl, she's their leading scorer, and the other girl, they have two up in the 30, 40-point range there. Are you going to put a certain line on them, or you just go with your flow?
I mean, all those lines I think can play defensively well in our end. So there's no doubt in my mind that we can be able to contain them. I mean, hopefully we keep those two out of scoring chances and can play well and have a person on them at all times and make sure that we bottle them up and not get that chance.
You probably try not to look ahead of tomorrow night with a big section game with East Grand Forks.
Yeah, I mean, and it's tough. I mean, these two games, the girls have really came together and said they're ones that we have to win. So hopefully, I mean, tonight will really be the test because Fergus is having a good season and we've really gotten in the groove of things. And if we can come out with this one, then tomorrow I think will be a good game as well.
I'm sure you like to beat a ranked team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is, we kind of have that target on our backs where we got something to prove, and tonight's really going to be the night that we can showcase what we've got, and that we've kind of been shafted on where we're at on the rankings and everything, but I think the girls are confident and ready to go today.
I forgot to ask you, who's starting in goal?
Kaylee Megsom. Yeah.
And she probably deserved it after her appearance last night.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's the thing is, Kaylee, when she's hot, and we got to keep her rolling in there. I mean, JC's ready to go too if we need her, and hopefully we don't have to switch it up, and Kale stays in the game, so tons of confidence in that kid.
Well, only 2 games left of the week, so hopefully it's a win tonight. Best of luck.
Yes, thank you.
That's Emily Meyer, the coach for the Crookston Pirates, and her team is at 11-5-1 and about ready to take on the number 7th ranked team in the state of Minnesota in Class A, the Fergus Falls Otters. We'll take a break again, a short one this time. We'll be back with the starting lineups for the game for the two teams. You're watching the video stream of girls hockey, Pirates and Fergus Falls, here on KROX.
This Crookston Pirates sporting event on the KROX live stream is brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinics, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Cess Vanderhoff, City of Crookston, Tri-Valley Head Start, and the University of Minnesota Crookston, all bringing you this live Pirate sporting event on KROX. In our society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School.
Starting lineups for Napa, Crookston Welding and Machine. Make sure you have a Legend battery, and you'll be worry-free, really, of starts the rest of the winter and all year and many years to come. When you have a Legend battery, they'll make sure it turns over. In all this cold weather, you've probably noticed your battery. Maybe if it's just turning over, it may be time to go to Napa and have them check out your battery. And if you need one, they'll hook you up with one. If you don't, they'll tell you hey, it's okay. But you can trust them. They're locally owned, and they'll be happy to see you and just give them a chance before you go anywhere else. Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine bringing you the starting lineups before each local game that we carry and video here on KROX. For the Fergus Falls Otters, Tim Lill, the head coach in his 8th year. Anna Jerkis, a sophomore, is in goal, and boy, has she played well. She's played every minute of their game, so that means she has a 15-3-2 record. Her goals against is 1.97, and her save percentage is 91%. An 8th grader centers their first line, Hannah Johnson. Then they have their leading scorer, Piper Andrews, on their left side, a senior. She has 24 goals and 19 assists. A sophomore, Rylyn Crine, 4 goals and 2 assists, is at the other wing. The second line out is Tyler Skerritt, a junior at center. Desiree Mack, a senior at left wing, and Madeline Halter, she's a junior at the right wing, and Halter, 20 goals and 18 assists. They played together sometimes, and they'll play together at times here, but they've split them up trying to keep teams from trying to key on one of their lines. Then it's an all-senior third line, Elizabeth Moxness at center, Jaden Bai at one wing, and Talia Nelson at the other wing. Defensively, they have 2 seniors together, Gabrielle Brimhall and Madeline Karsnia, a senior, both seniors, and both, not sure if their dads were, but they are boys hockey names too. A junior, Sky Norgren, and senior, Hope Getford, paired together. And the backup goaltenders, an 8th grader, Olivia Jurgens, for the Otters, and their familiar maroon and gold with some white numbers in the name. For the Pirates, they'll have Emily Meyer, the head coach, assisted by Stacy Olson and Amanda Lean. 11-5-1 on the season. Kaylee Makesum is a junior in goal. Kaylee's really raised it up. 5 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie, a 2.15 goals against. Her save percentage just over 90%, 2 shutouts. Starting forward line will be, one of them will be Brynley Coleman, a sophomore, centers an all-sophomore line of Brecken Tall and Morgan Nelson at the wings. Aaliyah Bennick, a senior, centers another unit with Reese Swanson, a sophomore, and Addie Fee, a freshman, at the 2 wings. Jenna Seaver, a junior, between Samantha Sanders and junior Grace Fisher. Defensively, the Pirates skate Ashlyn Bailey, an 8th grader, and Dylan Wallace, a senior. Then they have the Solheim sisters, Riley, a senior, and Cassie, a sophomore. They had the 2 goals Tuesday night in the win over Bemidji. Looks like the Pirates are going to start Bennick's line against that Johnson-Andrews line. Pirates also have dressed Kaylee Clausen. She'll be a 5th defenseman. And then the 4th line will be a freshman Parker Strand, between sophomore Coral Brecken and senior Jocelyn Brecken, and senior J.C. Larson is the backup goaltender. Your starting lineups for Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine on KROX. We'll be back with the start of the game right after this.
This Crookston Pirates sporting event on the KROX live stream is brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinics, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Cess Vanderhoff, City of Crookston, Tri-Valley Head Start, and the University of Minnesota Crookston, all bringing you this live Pirate sporting event on KROX. In our society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Okay. National anthem's been played. 2 teams. Pirates getting their helmets on. Dr. Canton, I think we got the 2 Biermeyers and Dr. Canton, so we're in full force with the medical group. Dr. Canton, Steve Biermeyer, and Luke Biermeyer run the Biermeyer Chiropractic Clinic, and Luke is the medical
athletic
trainer for the Crookston High School. Officials are, any idea?
Tyler Hagel
okay.
and Brian Riskett.
Well, we get them a lot, seems like.
Yeah.
You know the girl? Yeah.
I've heard her name 1,000 times, and I just can never remember it.
No, but she looks a little like Marley Wheelhouse from a distance, but Marley not quite as
tall.
Well. Okay. It'll be Bennick, Fee, and Swanson against Johnson, Andrews, and Crine. Pirates get it in the zone. Here's Bennick. She'll have it in the left circle. Try to get it to Swanson. It's picked off by Morris. And up the boards, kept in by Solheim to Fee. Fee will try to send it across, but hit a Otter. And now they try to come out. Pirates give a little room for Crine. Oh, here's Piper breaks, or Andrews. Piper Andrews breaks Lewis a shot. She shot it wide. Comes back and makes him got back over there. There's 2 Otters in front. The Pirates can't clear, and the Otters send one. That was Crine to send one just wide. Boy, the Pirates really lack defensively there.
Cassie Solheim kind of fumbled that puck and ended up leading to a breakaway and a great chance for Fergus Falls.
Here's a nice breakout to Swanson. She's in the Otter zone, kicks it to herself, behind the Otter net, steers it to Bennick. Aaliyah, to Swanson, couldn't quite get the handle on it. The Otters got it away. Pirates changing on the go. Fergus Falls, back is Mack, comes to the side of the Otter net, and there's a high stick by Fergus Falls. Face-off will be their left.
Popped up and hit the netting back behind the net there as Brindley Coleman went in hard on the forecheck there, and that's kind of what she does. And good for the Pirates to get the puck back in the Fergus Falls zone quick after those chances.
Nice drive by Coleman right back to the point. Here's a shot by Tull. That hits traffic and backhanded in by Bailey. Trying to get there is Coleman, knocked away from her. Defenseman Norgren couldn't get to it. Tull knocked it back, but there is Skerritt. Where's number 43? Here's Coleman again. She tried to get it in front, couldn't do it. Coleman again, tried to get it to Tull. Brecken has a hold of it, comes back to Bailey on the point. Wrist shot, that hit another defenseman in front, Gephardt. Pirates center in front, shot right on by Coleman, another one, and goaltender Jerkis covers it up. Well, they only gave 1 save on that one. Boy, it looked like 2 to me, but
maybe they're a little slow on the
minute 53 to go. First period of play, no score in the hockey game.
It is the A-team down there too tonight. Kyle Schaefer and Corky Reynolds.
And Fergus Falls had the best opportunities in the game, and they were outshot 2-0. They had a wide open twice, open and missed the net. I think they missed the net about 3 times on that one rush. Here are the Otters trying to get it out. Good job on the point. Well, her stick, lost her stick, Cassie Solheim. Now the Otters put it up the boards, pinching in as Riley Solheim. Knocked down by the Otters' Brimhall, and the Otters will come out. They bank it, but not far enough. Crookston had it, and they send it in the offensive zone. Sanders going off. Now the puck comes back. Can Riley Solheim keep it in? No, she can't. And the Otters come back out at center. It's deflected in the Crookston zone. A race for it. Back is Andrews. She got there first. Can't get around Fisher. Now it's taken away. The Otters try to center it. Fee knocks it, but not out. Kept it in the point and a shot. Blocker save by Maxim. Otters in the corner. That's Andrews. Looks in front and knocked away by the Pirates. And, well, boy, that looked out. Here's Riley Solheim. She tried to get it out. That was not on target. Piper Andrews comes back in. And a backhander hit the pipe on the right side. Beautiful backhanded pass behind her back by Skerritt. Now back to the point. This is Gepford. Hit traffic on the far side. Otters, double team. Cassie Solheim wraps it up the near boards. Fee put it right on the stick of Fergus Falls. And they keep the puck in. Back to the point. Here's a shot. Glove by Kaylee Manxam off Norgren's shot.
Pirates really dodged a bullet there. Jenna Seaver and Grace Fisher ended up on the ice. That might have been about a 2.5 minute shift. Just couldn't get off. And Kaylee very wisely, when she had an opportunity to finally cover that up, just held on to it.
Face off to her right. Back to the point. Here's a shot that goes wide. Bailey there gets it to Fee on the right wing. Fee's pass for Reese Swanson behind her. Now Pirates along the far boards. Fee with it again. She battles there. Goes behind the net to Bailey. Comes left wing to Swanson. She lost it off her stick. Now Bailey will try the other side. Right wing, she goes to Fee. She'll wrap it, try to get an ice, and didn't. Now Fee has it again. Fee will come out of the zone and works to the middle. Lost the puck, and here come the Otters back. With it is Johnson. She has Andrews right in front there. Now the Pirates tie her up. She picks it back up, goes to the net. Knocked away by Manxam. Pirates do clear it out in the neutral zone area. Here's Fergus Falls back at their own blue line. Karsnia sent it up, knocked down by Crookston, picked up by Nelson. Here comes Morgan Nelson with Coleman. Nelson cuts to the middle. She's there. Oh, and she had a poke checked away by Jerkis just as she was either passing or trying to put one in. Here's Riley Solheim. Back to Tull. Tull goes to Coleman. She's in the Otter zone but down on the ice and kept in by Tull. Brecken Tull will go after it. She's behind, centers it, nobody there. Cassie Solheim goes to the back. Fire, the Pirates score. Brindley Coleman. Nelson knocked the puck across the crease area. Coleman was there. I think she had a little trouble getting her stick on it. Finally did. And Pirates are on top 1-0.
Yeah, and there's times when you kind of throw a change up at the goaltenders and even the defenseman and Cassie Solheim. I think we both thought she could have just wound up and fired that puck, but kind of put a backhand in instead, and it wasn't a very hard shot, but it found a way through. And then not positive who got it over to Brindley, if that was Morgan Nelson on the side there. Brecken Tull they're going to give an assist to, and just kind of got it to the front of the net, went through a couple of Otters before it finally got to Brindley, and she didn't even get all of it.
Oh, here's another pipe. Second pipe, they hit the right side of, I think that one was off the stick of Halter. Here the puck is back out at center ice. Pirates have it. Cunningham is Fisher, and she's ridden off the play by Halter. Up the side, a nice bounce pass off to Skerritt. I don't know if it was a nice pass, but it bounced right to her. Here's a shot goes wide by Mack. Crookston back in their own zone. And having trouble with it as controlled by Skerritt. They try to come in front, knocked away by Manxam to the near boards. And back to the point. Here's Brimhall, slapper right into Seaver. Jenna after it, puck loose. Pirates run into each other. Now Riley Solheim up over to Fisher. Grace getting there too late. Now the Otters back to the point. Shot tip. Sent to the right side. By is there. Back to the point again. Here's a slapper. And that was on. Now the Otters fan on it this time, and the Pirates just can't get a hold of it. Now they do. And Cassie Solheim will ice the puck, and the Pirates will be able to get the change. You're right, that line is having trouble getting off on the...
Yeah, and I know Coach Meyer in the pregame was talking about all three of her line. She's confident playing defense in the defensive zone, and really they've, for all the time that they've given up in their defensive zone. Haven't given up a lot of shots, but just cannot get off the ice when that third line for the Pirates is up against one of the top two for the Otters.
Crookston has the puck. Bennick to Wallace. She got it to Swanson. Reese gets it out in the neutral zone area, then knocked away. Kept in by the Otters. Andrews knocked away from her. This is over in the far side. Spun around. Andrews centered it, and it comes on Maxim. She couldn't handle the rebound, and it hit another pipe, I think. 4 pipes now for Fergus in the first period. A goaltender's best friend, to say the least. Here's Gepford back, and the Otters, Pirates had knocked it away but couldn't get a handle on anything. Then Fergus Falls will come back. Dumping it in is Crine. Crookston back for it, Bailey. Ashlyn Bailey to Tall. Tried to get it up to Coleman, did not. Wallace goes back for it. In the corner, close, tough pass to Tall. Brecken tied up by 2 Otters. And now Coleman looking for it. The Otters get it right in front. Kicked it on net. Bags him down. She makes the save. Puck taken away by Nelson. And Morgan now gets to center and dumps it in. Good work by the Pirates there. Here's Coleman getting in there. Knocks it to Tall. Tall looks. Goes back to Coleman on the far boards. Back to the point. Pinching in. The Pirates got caught pinching. Here come the Otters back. In comes Halter, their second leading scorer. She goes with Cassie Solheim. They jam it behind the Crookston net. Still working at it. And 2 Pirates, 1 Otter in there. And the Otter is holding it tight. That's Halter. Here's Pirates get it. And Coleman and Tull can't get it out, though. It's right under Tull. Coleman is there, and she's able to shove it off the boards and get a line change here. They better hurry and do it. Here comes Fergus Falls back. With it is Moxness. There's a shot that deflects off a stick and out of play. Well, Fergus Falls taking over now, 8-4 on shots. Pirates lead, though, 1-0.
Pirates are really playing with fire here as they're having trouble getting the puck out of their zone. And hopefully now we see the Pirate third line out against, I believe it's the Otter third line, and we can see how the Pirates can do against this group instead of those really dynamic first 2 lines for the Otters.
Otters win the draw, dumped in by Karsnia. It's behind the Crookston net. Otters just slap at it. Riley Solheim tried to work it up the boards and out. Samantha Sanders there wraps at it, keeps wrapping at it. Puck comes back. Riley Solheim had got it out. Sanders there, but dumped back in by Fergus Falls. And Cassie Solheim, she tipped it back toward her goaltender that time, accidentally. Here's the Otters. This is Crine, gets it to Andrews, and she couldn't get a shot away. Now back to the point. Fergus Falls, Brimhall, right on. Stick save, but again, Kaylee, the Pirates. The puck was laying in the crease, and Riley Solheim backhanded it out at center ice. Boy, Kaylee Maxim, she's had 4 pipes and a couple pucks, I think, in the crease that her defensemen have cleared. Living the dream. Here's the backhander in by Scarrett and hit some of the Pirates leaning over. So stoppage of play. We're fast-paced first period. 6:31 to go in it. Crookston leads 1-0 on the Brindley Coleman goal.
And Kaylee needs to do a better job of covering the puck up. Her third line's getting stuck out there. And against the first line for Fergus Falls in that last shift, she had 2 opportunities to hold on to that puck and just put it to the corner. So she needs to just cover that up and get out some different personnel against that top group.
Too many rebounds.
Yep.
Here's Fee digs it out in the corner, comes out to Swanson. She tips it up. Here's Reese. Can she beat the defenseman? Race for it. Swanson, nope, can't quite get there. Getting back was Nygren. Now Swanson does take it away. Tried to shove it to Bennick in front, and the Otters come back the other way. Mack at the blue line, ridden off the play, and backhanded down ice by Bailey. Here's Fergus Falls up to center ice. in the zone is Scarrett. She takes a shot. It's off the glove of Magsom. Now Scarrett has it again. She turns, looking, trying to get it in front. Coleman's on her. Now Bailey steps in there. And they're along the boards. Crookston gets the puck, then giveth back. Puck, Fergus Falls brings it back in, right in that white circle, a shot, and that hit Wallace, Dylan Wallace. Moxness bumped it to By behind the Crookston net. Coleman rides her off with the puck, leaves it back for Bailey. Bailey jump sticks away from a check, and she elects to ice the puck. 10-4 shots on goal favor Fergus Falls, but Crookston, the important stat is a 1-0 lead. Boy, we haven't had many penalties in our games.
No.
At all for the last 4 or 5, which is good.
Yeah, I think the Pirates are learning how to play it. I mean, there's an art to not taking penalties in girls hockey.
Here's Cassie Solheim breaking out of the zone, coming in the zone with Sanders. Solheim looking now behind the Otter net in front, and Grace Fisher couldn't get a stick on it. Now coming back is Fergus Falls. Here's Andrews. Nice job by Bailey to knock it away from, or by Cassie Solheim to knock it away from her. But here comes Johnson in. Hannah Johnson for Fergus Falls behind the Crookston net. Circles around, goes back to the point. That's Brimhall. Dumps it right on Cassie Solheim's stick. And well, Cassie evidently had enough of that shift, and she ices the puck again. Well, if you can't get out of your zone, and if you can't get your goaltender to cover it up, we're not saying that.
Yeah, Kaylee didn't have many chances that time, but once again, the Pirate third line got caught out there in their own zone against that top line for Fergus Falls.
Here comes Crookston with it. Backhander up. Swanson, she does tip it back in the Otter zone. Wave off icing, and the Otters get control of it. Karsnia puts a backhanded pass, knocked away, but goes right to the Otters. Coming up is Scarrett. Battling with Fee. Comes right at center ice. Fee is taken down, and the Otters have it. They'll send it deep in the Crookston zone. Bailey. Ashlyn spinning around. She's got some Otters on her. She's not going to pass. Well, she does. Nice job by Nelson to catch the puck. Reaching behind her. Morgan circles around. She's behind the Otter net. Nobody there. Pirates were changing. Nelson still spinning around. Here's Riley Solheim's shot. That's knocked down. That's Brimhall. Back in the point. Cassie Solheim kept it in. Backhanded right to the Otters. Vaughn. She put it at center. Here's Cassie Solheim. Well, she didn't keep with the puck. She made a good move to get it in there. She might have had a chance for that. But here comes the Otters' Moxness. She's out there looking to center it. Does. Knocked down by Riley Solheim. Didn't go after the puck, though, and left it for the Otters, who center it all alone right in front. Makes them a nice save there. Took away everything from the shooter. Now Riley Solheim. Nice move, then lost the puck, got it over, and swept in by Tall. That was close to offside, or icing. Here comes Fergus Falls. Pirates changing. Here's dumping it in is Ashlyn Bailey. Brimhall back behind. Try to flip it to Andrews. Otters, nice job keeping it in on the boards by the Pirates. Wallace kicks it over to Seaver. Puck is down. Nobody can get the puck or a shot off. This is Wallace in deep, the defenseman. Now Seaver will drop back to cover that spot here. Oh, pass just off the stick of Fisher. The Otters come out with it. That's Crine. Got it to Andrews, knocked away from her. And Crookston, no, they can't knock Johnson off the puck. They get it. No, they don't get it outside. There's there's a tackle. And the Pirates are going to get called for hooking. That'll be Jenna Seaver going off. Boy, she just, she hooked and grabbed and just hauled her down.
And I think that's a case of Jenna got caught out on the ice too long again there, and end of a shift. And when your feet aren't moving because you're tired, it's that's when you end up taking some of those hooking, tripping penalties, holding penalties.
Well, the Otters got all the big guns in one line here in the power play. This is Andrews, lost it. The Pirates backhand it, and Fee gets it out, and here's a 2-on-1 with Bennett. Bennett coming in with Fee. Bennett will take the shot right on Fee. The rebound, she scores! The Pirates on a shorty take a 2-0 lead.
Really?
A great job by Aaliyah Bennett putting the shot right on. Then the juicy rebound came out to Fee.
And I know that's something that we used to work on, shooting the puck to that outside leg to create a rebound. And that's what Aaliyah did. She actually went out further out to the outside of the rink to create a better angle. And I know she was shooting at that right pad of the goaltender, Jerkis there. And Addie was just in the right spot there just to tap it in the wide open net. Just a great job all around by those two forwards on that penalty kill and huge shorthanded goal.
They're still in the power play, the Otters. Piper Andrews comes in. She's behind the Crookston net. Banked it back to the point. Kept in by Brimhall. In the corner, it's Andrews. She's the captain. She circles around. The pass a little too far for Karznia, but it's kept in on the point by Halter. Halter playing the defense. There's a nice job by goaltender Maxim. A centering pass came from behind the net, and Kaylee got her stick on it and popped it up in the air and grabbed it.
Yeah, and really your goaltender needs to be another penalty killer out there when you have all that pressure in the offensive zone, and she did a nice job taking that pass lane away, and luckily for her, that puck just popped right up to her and just grabbed it to get a whistle and get an opportunity here to
good job here by Brecken Tull. Took it away, comes in one-on-one, right circle, a shot goes wide. Good effort by Brecken that time. Pirates out at center ice. Cassie Solheim almost banks it right into the boards right in front of her. Here comes Andrews back. Backhander saved by Maxim. Rebound behind the Crookston net, and the buzzer should end that first period of play. And certainly a good one by Kaylee Maxim with a lot of help. And also stopping the Otters there. And Crookston will be shorthanded for 36 seconds when we start the period. Pirates are outshot 12-5, but hey, 2-0 win, or 2-0 lead. Brindley Coleman gets her 4th of the year, and Addie Fee gets her 11th of the year, and have the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and shots don't win games. It's what you do with those chances. And Piper Andrews, one of the top scorers in the state, she's going to be thinking about things here in that between periods, because she probably had 4 or 5 grade A opportunities and missing the net and hitting pipes. But the Pirates hung on, and like you said, it was a team effort there. She got a lot of help, and I guess the pipes are part of the team too. That period, a couple pipes got hit. Riley Solheim pulled one off of the goal line, but really just the Pirates held on. I think that period would be a good way to put it, and were opportunistic, and they're going to have to go in and regroup, because I don't know if I know our hearts can't take 2 more periods of this, but it's. They're not going to keep the Otters off the scoreboard if they keep giving up those grade A chances.
Yeah, they have to a little sharper in their defensive zone. The Otters, though, they get a little offensive minded when they get in there, and they gave both breaks were because they were pinching in and forcing all 5 people in the offensive zone.
And that's what happens sometimes. You keep the puck in the offensive zone, you keep it down there for a minute or two, and you start, those defensemen start thinking, hey, I can get to every loose puck, and the Pirates opportunistically were able to knock that out and create some opportunities for themselves on the transition.
2-0 Crookston leads after one period of play over Fergus Falls. Your scoreboard update for Draft Sports Bar and Grill. And junior varsity was 7-3 Fergus Falls won. But here it's 2-0 Crookston. We'll take a break, be back to the Crookston Sports Center with more after these words.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Palkert, Stanky, Kim, Abasi, Shaw, and Sekundiak. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Grove Mechanical Incorporated is currently accepting applications for HVAC installers and service technicians. If you're mechanically inclined and extremely self-motivated, this would be a great job for you. Grove Mechanical will provide you with the adequate training to do the best job. They offer 40-hour work week, competitive pay, simple IRA with company match, paid vacation and sick days, health insurance, uniform, and company vehicle. Email your resume to gmi@rrv.net or go to grovemech.com to fill out an application, or you can drop off your resume at Grove Mechanical, 1001 Bruce Street, Crookston.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Okay, back here at the Crookston Sports Center, 2-0. The Pirates lead Fergus Falls after one. First goal for the Pirates came at the 5:24 mark. And that was Brindley Coleman. Brindley, a sophomore from Hatton, North Dakota for the Crookston Pirates. She scored as Morgan Nelson did a good job keeping the puck in the zone. Got it to, I think it was Brecken Tull did that. She got the puck to Morgan Nelson. She was at the left side of the crease, put it to the right side. The puck laid there for a sec, and then Brindley found it, and she put it in. As we told you before, that's Brindley's fourth goal of the season from Tull and Nelson at 5:24. And then Fergus Falls, the only penalty of the game came in with, 1:24 left to go in the period. And the Pirates, 18 seconds later, scored a shorthanded goal. They call it a shorty nowadays, but That came with 1:06 to go in the first period. And there was Aaliyah Bennick coming in with Addie Fee, and it was a 2-on-1. Bennick was to the left side of the goaltender, Jerkus, and put the shot on her pad, and Jerkus gave a short rebound to her right side. And luckily for the Pirates, Addie Fee was standing there, and she just tucked it in on the backhand. Fee gets her 11th goal of the season from Bennick on a 2-on-1. That was a shorthanded goal at 15:54. So 2-0 Pirates, the one penalty. They still have 36 seconds to serve on it. Shots favored Fergus Falls 12-5. That meant Jerkus only had 3 saves in the game, or in the first period, and 2 goals, while Kaylee Maxim, she had 12 saves in that first period and didn't allow a goal. I don't know if I should start talking about periods, but this is the 10th, at least 10th period in a row the Pirates have not allowed a goal. So 3 shutouts in a row in the first period here. I know that's a kiss of death.
Yeah, now we're going to blame you once,
yeah.
as soon as somebody scores at some point here in the next couple games.
I know. So, but the Pirates have been playing well defensively, a little loose, but I think we credit that more to Fergus Falls in the first period. They got some pretty good speed and some talented players, and I'm sure there's a lot of Wilmer and Little Falls, or they aren't in their group, but in their section they're thanking their stars that Piper Andrews is a senior, and they won't have to see much of her anymore.
Yeah, it seems like she's everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, she is. Yeah,
and I don't think they're playing her any more than the other kids, but she's just everywhere.
Yeah. No, I you're right. I haven't seen her out there more than, and she doesn't appear to take long shifts either, which is
good.
Makes you better, certainly.
Yep.
That's what they always say. What? Give me your 40. That's in the pros. I know. I think that Dean Evison for the Wild head coach. I heard him one time on their post-game show, and he said, "All I ask him, give me 45 seconds every time you're out there.
Yep.
And then get the hell off the ice."
Yeah,
that's
and
how he says it.
Even with the young kids, I've been helping out the mites a little bit, trying to get them off quick. Otherwise, you're getting too tired out there, and you don't need to be tired when there's other kids who can go out and keep that momentum going.
Yep. So the Pirates trying to live up to that here. They had a little trouble here in the first period of getting off the ice, but we'll see how they do that in the second period. 2-0 Crookston girls hockey leading the Fergus Falls Otters. You're watching live video stream from the Crookston Sports Center here on KROX.
This Crookston Pirates sporting event on the KROX live stream is brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinics, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Cess Vanderhoff, City of Crookston, Tri-Valley Head Start, and the University of Minnesota Crookston, all bringing you this live Pirate sporting event on KROX. In our society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Okay, we're waiting the two teams to come back out on the ice. The down below us in the scorer's box, they've thrown the puck out to the linesman. And so we got our refs out, and they're waiting for the teams to come out, waiting for the ice to freeze. Nowadays, doesn't take long for that ice to freeze, that's for sure. Here comes Kaylee Maxim leading the Pirates. They're dressed in their whites, as you can see. White with dark blue breezers, dark blue stripes there, and some kind of color in between. And, I'm just telling you, it's not gold, that's for sure. Here comes the Otters. They're in that gopher, maroon and gold, white numerals. Second period, probably frustrating to the Otters.
Oh, without a doubt, that first period, if I'm the Otters, I'm frustrated. If I'm Coach Tim Lill, I'm just trying to build them up between periods there, that you're doing the right things. You're getting opportunities. You just have to bear down and bury the puck when you get a chance. And if I'm the Pirates, I got to come out with a little more pep in my step and get keep the puck out of my zone, shore up some things defensively. I think the next 36 seconds where the Pirates are killing off this penalty is going to be huge for a momentum shift. If the Otters can score early here, I think they're going to like where they're at. And if the Pirates can hold on and through this penalty actually come out with a shorthanded goal and come out with more of an advantage, I think that's going to bode well for the Pirates for the rest of the second period.
Well, it'll be Andrews out there. They have Halter back on defense on the power play. Pirates will have Bennick and Fee out with the Solheims to kill off 36 seconds. Bennick on the draw and comes over to Fee with Andrews. Andrews gets it in the zone though. Fee and Cassie Solheim knock it away, and back in the outer zone goes Halter. Halter spins, comes up the near side, and Fee knocks it away. Back in the outer zone again. Brimhall comes, banks it too far for Andrews. Now Andrews does pick it up, has it back from her backside. Cassie Solheim knocked it away. Pirates put it up the boards, nobody there. Here's Pirates come back at full strength. And Andrews in the corner with Cassie Solheim. Andrews comes back to the point of Brimhall. She dumps it back in for Andrews. Pirates try to punch it away. That's Bennick. It comes out Reese. And this is Coleman. Coleman coming in quickly against Brimhall. Stops, gets the defenseman down, then lost the puck. Now it's coming back to Wallace. A shot right on. Save. Rebound laying in front. Back to the point. Bailey snaps one wide. Here's Brimhall going off the far right side to Halter. Comes out now to Andrews. Andrews taken away. Here's Morgan Nelson. Turns around on the move. She's in the zone. Has Coleman breaking for the net. Now Morgan Nelson again wheeling around. They try to get it to Coleman. Kept back in the point by Bailey to Dylan Wallace. Shot was really going wide unless it was a pass. Here it's at center. Wallace with it again, and she tried to knock it in. Didn't do it. Here's Bailey. Flipped it. Too far for Coleman. Back at the Pirate blue line. And right circle. Here's a shot. Nice stick save by Magsom. Now Bailey for Nelson. Knocked away from Nelson. Back to Bailey. Both teams at full strength. Bailey, nice little move behind the net. 15 minutes to go, second period. 2-0 Crookston. Center ice sent in by Norgren. Crookston's Riley Solheim to Tall. Banks it way too far for Nelson, but it's on net, so no icing. Playing the puck effort. And poked away by Swanson. Here comes Andrews back. She's been out there a little more second period. Here dumping in the Crookston zone. Cassie Solheim back. She'll have two Otters on the forecheck against her. Now it's up to Fee. Fee couldn't get the puck. Comes to the Otters in front, knocked away. Now, Riley Solheim had it poked away. Cassie Solheim gets it. Up and kept in on the blue line for the Otters. Here's still with it. Cassie Solheim knocks at it. Otters centered it and picked up by Swanson. There's Reese Swanson, 2-on-2, coming in. Reese stops, spins around, looks for somebody, hits Bennick nicely up the slot area. Puck up in the air, comes down, Fee slapped at it. But goaltender Jerkus got her glove on it and makes the save.
Nice play by the Pirates there. You want to, it's a great play trying to hit that last person in the zone. All the defensemen are worried about the kids closer to the net, and Aaliyah found some open space there, just couldn't quite get it off quick enough to get good wood on it.
Pirates lose the draw. Fergus Falls dumped it in the corner, now come out with it. There could be a 2-on-1. With it is Mack. She dumps it right on net. Stick save by Maxim. Now still behind the net. Pirates going after. A little bank pass up to Fisher. Grace she gets it out. Good job by Grace, and she banks it even further down the ice. In the Otter zone. Tip back to center ice. Here's Wallace right into an Otter. Jenna Seaver. Now nobody wants to dump it in. Pirates fail on it, and here come the Otters out. Sending it in was Halter, and they'll go off in a line change. Bailey back. Slaps it quickly to Wallace. Lets it go to Sanders. And they don't get it out. Otters keep it in. Goes off in the far end. Bailey over there. Try to tip it up to Nelson. She did. Jumping out of the way is Coleman. Here comes Nelson. Morgan by herself trying to get around that defenseman. Taken down. Good work there by Morgan Nelson. We got a penalty on Fergus Falls.
I've been really impressed. We had Morgan playing defense for her first 2 years, 2.5 years as a Pirate, and she was so steady back there. You never wanted to move her out of there, but she's a really good forward too, and right there she showed off that speed that she has, and really just by hard work she was able to draw that penalty on the Otters.
Brimhall in the penalty. Here comes Andrews with the puck in the zone. Good job by Swanson to knock her off the play. Pirates back in their own zone, taken away by Andrews. Comes in front, a shot right on, and Maxim took away everything there. Puck comes out to center ice. Here's Fergus Falls. Pirates lose their stick. The Otters come back in. This is Piper, poke checked away by Riley Solheim. It's behind the Crookston net. Seaver with it. Here's Jenna Seaver. Comes up and gets it back. Jenna on the move. She's at the Otter blue line. Dumps it in on net. Saved by Jerkus. Back to the point. Crookston keeps it in. Fee trying to find it. Puck is tipped too far. Fee goes, she's trying to pick it up. She does. Fee takes it away in front. Comes in. A shot. Scores! Addie Fee. And the Pirates take a 3-0 lead with 11:33 to go on the power play. The Pirates have scored a shorthanded and a power play goal, and that was just Fee taking the puck away from Fergus Falls defenseman in the corner, made a move, came out front, and found the far side, and goaltender Jerkus.
And she did that a couple times. She actually kept that puck in the zone at the blue line as the Pirates were trying to change, and did a great job keeping it in there, got it down deep, was able to get it back again. And Addie, she just has a knack for scoring goals, and you get her with the puck within 10 feet of the net, she's going to put it in more times than not. So just a huge play there for the Pirates to get a power play goal.
Back is Wallace. Gets it up and knocked back in off Bailey's stick. Wallace gets over there. Well, she put it right into a Fergus Falls stick. Otters now center. Here's a one-timer right on. What a save off Andrews' shot by Maxim, and Kaylee will hold it, get a whistle. Well, that was Pirates just not sure of them. I mean, the defensemen are playing pretty well, but just not sure of themselves sometimes.
Right, and right there, Dylan Wallace had a chance to just skate behind the net with it. There was nobody out in front of her, and she decided instead to put a bank pass off of her backhand off the wall, and hoping one of her teammates was there, but it was an Otter, and led to a very good scoring chance.
Crookston, Coleman, back to Bailey. Bailey turns, gets away from one, but there's two more Otters right there. And with that, they pick it out. Here comes Andrews in front of backhander right on. The save by Maxim. Bailey, well, they give it right back to the point. Here's a shot, and that hit the side of the net. We have a face-off coming up in the Crookston zone. 10:29. Well, you don't want to feed their defensemen.
No, they're big, tall, strong girls, and they can shoot the puck, and Kaylee must have gotten a little piece of that, because they are keeping the face-off down in the Pirates' zone off to Kaylee's right.
10:30 to go in the second period. 3-0 Crookston. Here's a shot for the point. Right on. A rebound. They score. Getting it might be Klein, I think. No, it's not.
Karznia?
Yeah, it's not number 3, it's number 23. Madison Karsnia gets the goal.
And Pirates lost a face-off there, and like we were just talking, defensemen, we can't let them shoot the puck, and they were able to get a good shot off on net. It was blocked on the way in, but just a loose puck there. Karsnia was able to find that and not get great wood on it, but once again, kind of a change up down on Kaylee, and ended up finding a way to get past the goal line there.
Halter and Norgren get the assist on the goal by Karsnia. Here comes Fergus Falls out of their zone. They'll dump it in the Crookston zone. The race is on here. There's a Skerritt. After it, Halter tried to get it, but the Pirates with it, tipped a couple times, and Seaver got it out of the zone, but right back in by the Otters. Now the Pirates, Riley Solheim, nice little move to free some space for her. She's still at center ice, backhands it in. Good job by Riley. Pirates are changing, so the Otters have some time back there. They put it up the boards and just getting it out, and Skerritt rather, back in the Crookston zone goes Wallace. Wallace, they're calling for a penalty.
She just kind of turned into her and ended up bumping into her.
Swanson passed right on the stick of Bennick to Fee. Fee tried to get it to Swanson, but she was turned around. Now she tried to get it to Bennick. That's sent to the far boards. Fee there. Try to get it to Bennick. Fee to Swanson, and it's too high. Fee after it on the near boards now. And the puck comes out of the zone and tipped back in by Wallace. Fergus back, and they'll send it out back to the Crookston blue line where Bailey is. And the Pirates able to partially change here. Here's Nelson going after it against the defenseman. That's Gephardt. And Johnson. Far side to Krein. Out to center, dumped right back in by Cassie Solheim. The Pirates tag, get in there right away. And the Otters pass in the right wing to Krein. Taken away by Coleman and backhanded in. Now Fergus Falls up, and they do get the pass up to Andrews, knocked away by the Pirates. Oh, and Cassie Solheim put it right on Krein's stick. And Crookston. Cassie gets it back, puts it out the neutral zone area. Nelson, it goes to Tall. And here's Andrews coming back in the zone. Pirates hold it up. It's picked up coming in. Here's a shot right on by Norgren. Saved by Magsom. Andrews lifted in the corner. There's Riley Solheim, left wing to Nelson. She'll ice the puck. 7.5 minutes to go in our second period. It's 3-1 Crookston.
Yeah, and the Pirates once again are kind of playing with fire a little bit. They're giving up a lot of opportunities down in their own zone, getting caught out on longer time on the ice without line changes. With this long change, it's a little bit tougher, but just need to find a way to get off the ice quicker.
There's a shot from the point right on as Skerritt won the draw. Puck behind the Crookston net. Wallace after it. Dylan Wallace up to Fisher. Grace couldn't get it out. Otters have it. Back in the slot area. Goes knocked away by Magsom to Seaver. She banks it off the boards. Can't get out though. Brimhall, but right to Seaver. Seaver is out of the zone. Otters back, and they'll backhand it in. There's the race. Wallace beaten to the puck by Skerritt. And Otters will come back. Well, no, they'll go back to Skerritt. She tried to put it in front. They did, but puck's poked out to Fisher. Grace by herself. She comes in the Otter zone, dumps it in, goes after it, gets there, and she gets the puck. Tried to center it. Now it's to the far boards, kept in by Bailey. Ashlyn Bailey behind the net. And she's dumped. We got a penalty coming up. That was... that was Ashlyn that was taken down.
It's going to be Karsnia, I believe. Marilyn Karsnia, the goal scorer for Fergus Falls. She's going to go for tripping as Ashlyn, once again, doing some hard work down low. And the Pirates, that's one thing. When they're able to get the puck down below the goal line, they forecheck it hard And Ashland was able to do that and got spun around a little bit. And Carsney, I don't think, was trying to do it, but I think Ashland's a little bit off balance, and that's what ended up helping her go down.
Put a shot on net there, and Jerkus just got a pad on it. Now here's a shot by Nelson, knocked down by a defenseman. They get it out to center. Race for the puck. Swanson will win that one. She comes back across to Riley Solheim. She lost it to Andrews, and she put a shot on, a blocker save by Maxim. Pirates up behind, but Nelson will tip it in the Otter zone. She couldn't quite pick it up, but she gets the puck. She's dumped. Oh, that could have sure been tripping. It would have been if the Pirates weren't already on the power play. Puck is banked back in the Otter zone. Played by the goaltender behind. Now it's sent on ice, which the Otters can do. Bailey back for it. Minute to go in the power play. Up to Fee. She deflects it in the Otter zone. Gets there first. Behind the net, try to center it. It's there, and here's a shot, and that's not a strong one. Kept in by the Pirates, though. Cassie Solheim, she just fed it right to the Otters. And here comes back Fergus Falls. Here's a shot right on. Save off Nelson's stick by Maxim.
That got knocked off.
Oh.
Looks okay from here, but on that back check, looks like Ashlyn Bailey was coming back hard, kind of dove to try to block a potential pass coming across, end up inside the net.
Face off to the right of Maxim. 32 seconds to go in the power play, 5 minutes to go in the second period. I don't think she can bang her stick on the ice like that, but look like the Otter, maybe you can do that. There's Crookston trying to get the puck out of the zone. Can't do it. Gepford kept it in. Now it's controlled by Bailey. Goes across, and Tall works her way up. Look for a pass, but she dumps it in, goes after it. Now Fee picked it up, and to Tall. Tall comes around, tried to stuff it. Oh, and off to the left side was Nelson. And couldn't get her stick down. Goaltender's lost her stick. Morgan Nelson with it now. Morgan stops, looks, she fed it. Here's a race for the puck, and good speed, but Wallace got back there. Nice job by Dylan Wallace. Comes out the right side, pass up to center, and tipped by Fergus back at their own blue line. And the Pirates. Here's Fergus Falls coming in. Johnson poked away by Nelson, or Fee. Fee has it knocked away from her. And you got to watch it when you come out of those players' boxes. There are big checks put on. Here's Fergus Falls just coming out of the box, kept it in. Pirates can't backhand it out, kept in by the Otters. And here's a loose puck. Coleman to Pirates back at the blue line, kept in by Fergus Falls. Now Coleman digs it out, gets it to Nelson. Here's Morgan. And
finally gets it in.
Yeah, Coleman goes after it. Here's Brindley Coleman taken down again. Crookston can't keep it in. Otters bounce it out to center ice. Here's Bailey up to Swanson. Here's Reese coming in. She's turned around. And the Otters now will get it out. Knocked away, put back in by Scarrett. And Wallace waited a little too long, and the Otters pick it up, and a shot tipped away by Riley Solheim. Otters with it again. Now Bennick ties up her person. Now Wallace just sent it along the boards blindly, and the Otters pick it up. Now Dillon has it again. You don't have to ice it, but she did. 2:32 to go.
I know Dillon was extremely tired there, but didn't notice Addie Fee was coming right through the middle and would have been available for a pass and rush up the ice. But I guess I'd rather have the icing than lose it in our own zone again.
2:32 to go in the second period. Otters again control it. Back to the point. A shot goes wide. Otters putting on some pressure here again at the end of the period. Seaver backhands it in the far corner. Riley Solheim. Riley made a move, lost the puck, gets it back behind the net, spins around. And again, she has it knocked away from her. Again, she goes and picks it up. This time she loses it, and the Otters go back to the point. Here's a shot, and that's save there. Here's Seaver going in. She's trying to dig out the puck. They got it right behind in the near corner in the Otters zone, or Crookston zone. There's Fisher. Grace banks it. Defenseman Geppert keeps it in. Now Riley Solheim up to Sanders. Sanders can't get it out. Seaver does get it out. The Otters changing. And Otters will send it out to center. Seaver there. Seaver had it knocked away. It's at center. Boy, it's like a pinball machine out there now. Here's Bailey. Just dump her in. She's tripped up. And another penalty. Amber's drawn 2 penalties now. And the Pirates will finish off the period on a power play unless they score.
That'll be Hannah Johnson going for tripping. And once again, just the Pirates moving their feet and kind of almost forcing the Otters into throwing their stick out there, trying to stop them instead of having their bodies moving to block them with the body, and that leads to penalties. And Pirates have done a great job moving those feet and creating those power play opportunities.
So the Pirates trying to keep it in, and Coleman couldn't get it over to the Otters get it out of the zone. This is Andrews. You have to be careful. Now it's picked up by Swanson. You have to be careful too if you're Fergus Falls. Here's Reese Swanson behind. Comes back. Here's Nelson. Does get a pass over to Coleman. And Brindley was going to the far side, and Jerkus got her trapper out there and made the save.
I believe that was number 20, Hope Gepford for the Otters, who was covering Brindley, and Brindley just did a really nice job of finding a way to get her stick on the ice enough to redirect that pass towards the net.
Otters get it out in the neutral zone. Swanson to Riley Solheim. Up for Nelson. She's in the zone with Coleman. Now it's knocked away, but goes right to Coleman. She gets Swanson up the slot. Reese lost it. There's Coleman, though, and the goaltender, Jerkus, nicely poke-checked it in the corner. Coleman goes after it. Back to the point. One-timer, Cassie Solheim goes wide. Now her sister Riley's down low. And the Otters try to get it out. Here's Cassie Solheim. Had a chance there at a shot. Didn't take it. And then the Otters get it back. And the buzzer goes to end the second period of play. And what another wild second period.
Yeah, and I felt like the play was a little bit better for the Pirates. They had more opportunities. They weren't having the 2-minute shifts down in their own zone that period, but still, Kaylee Megson had to come up big a couple times. Piper Andrews, one of the top scorers in the state, had another probably 3 or 4 grade A opportunities, and she wasn't able to get to break through, and that's a large part because Kaylee's playing very well, and defensively for the Pirates, they're doing just enough to keep things a little bit to the outside to disrupt the shot making process of the Otters, and right now they're holding on to that 3-1 lead, even though they're getting outshot 2-1.
We'll be back and take a look at the scoring and the like back here at the Crookston Sports Center, where we find the Crookston Pirates 3, Fergus Falls 1 after 2 periods of play. We'll be back to the Crookston Sports Center next.
This is Judy Hulst, administrator at Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it's important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. To help you with your busy schedule, the Crookston office now has extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They also have a second location in Fawsted to offer even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or are looking for your next pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget, Smith, and Genanetta are all accepting new patients. Call 281-2020 for the Crookston and Fawsted Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Crookston Valley Co-op would like to thank all of their customers for their patronage this past year. When making plans for the next growing season, look to CVC first for all of your seed needs. CVC carries Dynagrow, Pro Seed, and Peterson Farm Seed, as well as SeedX Beet Seed. For all of your planting needs for the next growing season, including seed needs, call Sean at CVC today to lock in the earliest discounts. Call 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
Back here. What's the score of that Pirate boys game? They're leading Climax Fisher 35-23 at halftime. So that's in boys basketball. Here the Pirates lost the JV game 7-3, but the Pirate big girls, they lead 3-1 over Fergus Falls. 2-0 after one period. Coleman and Fee scored. Then the second period, Fee scored again an unassisted goal on a power play at 5:27 in the waning. Well, it was I guess right at the minute mark of the power play, and Addie Fee took it from the corner, took it away from the Fergus Falls defenseman, made a move on a forward, and got where she was point blank on Jerzyk and beat her on the far side. Unassisted goal. It's Fee's 12th of the year. And Pirates led 3-0, but Fergus Falls came back just a minute and 11 seconds later as they scored, and it was, I might have gave you the wrong person there, it was Tyra Skirrett, a junior, that scored, and it was from Halter and Norgren, the defenseman, got the kept the puck in the zone for Fergus Falls. And then Skirrett got the puck, 5-6 feet out, and just fired a shot by Kaylee Magson. And so that brought the Otters within 2, so it's 3-1 after 2 periods of play. Crookston will have a 46-second power play when we start the third period because Johnson will be off for tripping. Fergus Falls had all 3 penalties in that second period. Pirates had 1 in the first. Pirates have had a shorthanded goal and a power play. Save department 5 for Jerkis. She has 8 through 2. And 10 from Exum, and Kaylee has 22 through 2, so it's 23-11. Shots favor Fergus, but 3-1 the score favors Crookston.
Yeah, and Pirates once again kind of playing with fire most of that period. They couldn't get the puck out of their zone at times. They did better in the second than they did in the first, but Kaylee Exum playing extremely well for the Pirates. She looks very confident in net, and the Pirates once again being opportunistic. Even on the power play goal, it wasn't set up nicely. It was just a nice play by Addie, taking the puck away from a defender and being able to turn and shoot really quick. So Pirates have done a nice job scoring. I know that was something that everybody was worried about a week or so ago, the Pirates' inability to score. And they played some lesser teams here in the last week, but I think they were able to get some of that scoring touch back because you take a look at the statistics for the Fergus Falls goalie, 91% save percentage, basically a 1 goals against average, and the Pirates are doing a fantastic job of testing her and being able to put the puck behind her.
Yeah, they put 11 shots on her and scored 3 times, and she's not used to that, I'm sure. Coach Lill said that she had struggled 3 or 4 games ago for 2 or 3 games. He said, but she got it back. They beat Wilmer, and she played really well. So, but she's playing pretty good too.
She's made some saves, and the pucks that have gone in for the Pirates, I don't know if you can really blame her all that much for any of them. The Coleman goal early, that was a wide open net, but it kind of went through 3 or 4 defenders right out in front of the net, and the 2-on-1 shorty that the Pirates scored, that's she made the initial save, just wasn't able to get the rebound, and then your defenseman give the puck up 10 feet out in front of the net to one of the Pirates' best goal scorers. You're gonna give goals up in those situations.
Fee has a power play and a shorthanded goal in the game, and the Pirates would, I wish Scott Clevin was here so he could say the next goal is a big one.
2-goal leads, the worst one you can have in hockey.
Yeah, but the next goal is a big one. It would put the Otters in deep doo-doo if the Pirates scored, and of course would put the pressure on if the Otters scored.
No, exactly. I'd rather have the 2-goal lead than the 1-goal lead, but momentum is gonna hinge on who scores this next goal.
Yeah. Pirates doing a good job on, I'm not sure if they're doing it by design or she's just another player out there, but Piper, their 24-goal scorer with 19 assists, they've been keeping her at bay, but you have to do it for 3 periods. You can't let her roam or...
Yeah, and she's been close numerous times. Yeah. It's just been a matter of execution maybe not being there for her, or the Pirates doing just enough to force her to be uncomfortable, to make her shoot from a different angle, or just not get the type of strength on a shot that she wants to.
Well, we'll see what unfolds here in the third period. Again, the Pirates, this is their 3rd game this week. Their 4th game this week will be tomorrow night. That's 25 miles away at the Civic Center in East Grand Forks, so it's not that big a trip, but it's certainly a big game. And of all the games this week, even this one against the 7th-ranked team, tomorrow's the game of the week.
Yeah, it really is. They're going to we play East Grand Forks 3 times this year, and whoever wins 2 out of 3 of those games is going to have the upper hand when it comes to seeding time, and are going to be able to make that argument that they should be above the other one. So that is a huge game for the Pirates.
Well, let me put this scenario. Say Crookston wins 1 of the 2 left. East Grand Forks wins 2 of the 3. Pirates go into the seed. Say they're very well could be, say 17-5 or 17-4-1, say. And East Grand Forks, even though they beat the Pirates 2 of 3, they come in with a 7-18 record.
And I think the Pirates would end up getting that, especially when you start looking at how East Grand Forks has done against like a thief for a Falls. I think
they got beat last night.
They got beat last night by them, and so
that was a big win for the Pirates, really.
Yeah, no, exactly. So yeah, you want to be able to go in with absolutely no argument that somebody can make against you. But I think the reality is it's a big game tomorrow, but the Pirates need to win one.
Yep,
for sure.
If they play like they did at East Side the first time, they'll win.
Yeah,
they should have won.
Oh, they outshot them. I think it was about 2-1. We
Yeah.
were there doing that game and had opportunities and just.
Yeah, credit to Corbett. She played well.
She played well, and she always seems to play well against East Grand against Crookston.
Well, we'll find that out tomorrow night. We will have the game on the radio tomorrow night, 7 o'clock pregame from the Civic Center in East Grand Forks. Always a comfortable place to broadcast, and through the courtesy of Reed Huttonen, and Reed gets us. He's already arranged the table for us and 2 chairs this time.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So they are going to let you come in.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So that's tomorrow night, Pirates at East Grand Forks, and then the Pirates come right back on Monday and have Detroit Lakes here, and we'll have that video streamed on Monday night. But yeah.
Well, it's quite the schedule, and you heard Coach Meyer before the game talk about how they just had a fun practice yesterday, which is all you really can do when you're hitting it this hard with games. Yeah, you'd like to get some practice time, but you have to take a little break too, and it's tough. You're in the coldness of January and sickness going around, and it's just tough to go at it day after day after day. So probably a smart move by her, just having a fun practice yesterday.
We'll be back. Crookston 3-1 over Fergus Falls after 2 periods. We shall be back to the Crookston Sports Center with the 3rd period of girls hockey. The Pirates leading. You're watching girls hockey on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
Mechanical Incorporated is currently accepting applications for HVAC installers and service technicians. If you're mechanically inclined and extremely self-motivated, this would be a great job for you. Grove Mechanical will provide you with the adequate training to do the best job. They offer 40-hour work week, competitive pay, simple IRA with company match, paid vacation and sick days, health insurance, uniform, and company vehicle. Email your resume to gmi@rrv.net or go to grovemech.com to fill out an application, or you can drop off your resume at Grove Mechanical, 1001 Bruce Street, Crookston.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Okay, here we go, third period. Pirates on a power play for 45 seconds. I don't know how I got up there. Here's Nelson, takes it in, using her hand, trying to shade, puts it through the crease. Oh! Jenna Seaver was there. The net was open. She couldn't get the shot. Couldn't find the puck. Swanson keeps it to Nelson. Back to Swanson. Banks it off the boards down behind the Otter goal. Coleman there. Takes it away. Try to center it. Nelson gets it back. Nelson looks. Here's Swanson back at the blue line. Backhands it down for Riley Solheim. Swanson's the quarterback on the power play. Nelson has it right circle. A slap shot. And that's gloved by the goaltender. Jerkus, and the Pirates have 4 seconds to go on the power play. And they'll send out Bennick, Fee, and Tall.
I do like seeing Riley Solheim take the initiative there and get to the front of the net, and I know that's how she scored in Bemidji on Tuesday night, and I just like seeing her be more aggressive.
Here's Tull taking the draw now. The puck, Bennett can't get it, and the Otters ice it, which they can, and both teams at full strength now. Cassie Solheim taking a circuitous route for the puck, gets it to Fee, up for Bennick, or Swanson can't get out. And now it's back to Riley Solheim. Riley, backhand to Fee. She got it out of the zone, but the Otters send it back in. Here's Cassie Solheim. Nice move with that long reach of hers to knock the puck away. Comes out, though, and here's a shot goes wide off the stick of DeBrito. She's out there, I think, her first shift. Probably a JV player. Here's an icing call on Crookston. And the faceoff comes back in their zone.
Yeah, DeBrito, she's an 8th grader, getting a little action there.
Now we have Coleman with Swanson and Nelson. Our lady linesman drops the puck, and it's the Pirates try to knock it out. Swanson would have had a breakaway if they did. Did not, though. It's back in their zone. Nelson banks the boards to Swanson. Reese up to Coleman. Here's Brindley Coleman. Now Nelson's going to go try to pick it up. Coleman trailing has it. Coleman spins around, goes back to the point to Dylan Wallace's shot and trying to tip it with Swanson. Couldn't get a stick on it. Here's Bailey keeping it in for an instant. Now it's back out to the Crookston blue line. Here's Wallace. Well, we caught a penalty coming up in Crookston. Didn't see that one at all.
Well, and it depends on Ashlyn Bailey. 2 minutes for tripping. Kind of saw Morgan Nelson take an Otter into the boards pretty hard down in the far corner. I thought that maybe could have been a call, but like you, Frank, I didn't see what ended up happening there with Ashlyn. But huge 2 minutes here for the Pirates to be able to kill off as you know that Fergus Falls is going to come at the Pirates hard.
My guess is Coach Meyer said at the locker room, take no penalties.
Yep.
And the Pirates are shorthanded. Here's Andrews, banked it, but the Pirates had it and then lost it. Now out, backhanded out nicely by Bennett. On net, goaltender has to make the save. Brimhall back, circles it around to Andrews. She weaves her way out to center ice. Coleman after. She dekes away from her. Got the puck to Halter. And now it's Skirek. They got all their guns out there now. Back to the point. Brimhall sends it across on this near side. Johnson. Now it's sent through the crease area. Cassie Solheim knocks it down. Cassie battling in the corner. The Otters have it behind the Crookston net. Now they send it to the near corner. Back to the point to Johnson. Johnson, 8th grade center, taken away by Coleman. There's Brindley Coleman coming in by herself. You're by yourself, Brindley. There's back to take it away is Andrews. Andrews coming up. She'll get up to center. Now sends it left wing. Coming in, trying to come in is Halter. Their two top scorers. Halter being checked by Wallace. There's still a good job by Dylan Wallace to create some problems there. Back to the point come the Otters. Slap shot. Right on. They score. On the rebound, the puck was behind Kaylee, but that time Halter was standing there and tucked it in to make sure.
And Halter's actually pointing at
Brimhall,
who shot it from the point and just found a little seam in between. It looked like Kaylee Magsom's arm and body there, and it just kind of rolled in and trickled in, and you know, that was a huge goal for the Otters as early on here in the third period, being able to get back within one goal.
Brimhall gets the goal, unassisted goal. So that shot went in without the help there. Fee knocks it in the corner. They're on the power play trying to get it out, or nobody's on the power play. It's full strength. Here's the Otters, a shot right on. Nice save by Magsom off Jordan By's quick shot.
The biggest part about that was there was no rebound. She was able just to swallow that up and get the whistle, but most importantly not give up that second opportunity.
Pirates get back to their regular lines now. Coleman off the draw. The puck's in the circle. Tull turned around Halter. Halter with it. Try to get it in front to the side of the net. Slap to the far boards. Here's a puck knocked down by Tull. She didn't see it though. Now it's sent behind the Crookston net. Here's Bailey. They get it up to Coleman, but Brinley a perfect pass to her and she couldn't haul it in. Here's Fergus Falls. They'll send it in, not deep though, and Wallace passed behind Nelson. It's in the Otter zone, but not for long. Back out, backhanded by Tull to Nelson. She spins around. She has Seaver with her. Here's Nelson. She slides it right on. The save by Jerkus, and the rebound came right at Seaver, but Jenna couldn't get a stick on it. Here's Fergus Falls. At center, nice tie up there by Riley Solheim. Seaver battling, and she'll knock it in the Fergus Falls zone. Back is Karsnia. She stops to get away. Comes out, headmans it up to DeBrito, and they send it in the Crookston zone, and that will be icing. Just a couple more strides, it would not have been.
And it went through about three players on its way there. Just didn't connect with the pass, and that'll happen sometimes.
11:42 to go in the game. Oh boy. Crookston leading 3-2. Face off in the Otter zone. Puck drop. Here's the Otters coming out. Kept in. No, Swanson couldn't quite keep it in, but Reese still with it. Sends it in the Fergus Falls zone. Swanson. Back, here's Bennett, couldn't handle it in Fergus Falls. Andrews coming out. She's at center ice, moving, now taken away, and the Pirates Bennett. Leah sends it in her own zone. Going in, looking for some help, drops it to Swanson, to Fee. Fee behind the net, try to get it back to Swanson, and just by her. Here's a shot from the point, Riley Solheim way wide. Here's Fergus Falls now. Gephardt. She gets it off the left side, and Andrews pass up, kept in by the Pirates. Riley Solheim dumps it, and Fergus Falls again with it. Comes out, pass way up to Andrews. She comes in the Crookston zone by herself. She's circling around looking for somebody walking up the slot. Knocked away by Riley Solheim. The Otters looking, trying to get it back to Brimhall. Knocked away by Coleman. Brimhall keeps it in. Here's a shot right on. Glove save by Kaylee Magsom. Her 25th save of the game. 10:26 to go in the hockey game. It's 3-2.
Talia Nelson there was able to walk in and have a pretty wide open lane to shoot, and Kaylee did a really nice job of coming out, cutting off that angle, and not giving her much to shoot at.
Here they tie up in the circle, and the Otters back to the point. A shot goes wide. Dylan Wallace there, up for Nelson. Nelson looking up front, but nobody there. Held it, Otters knock it back in the corner. Coleman sends it to Bailey. Bailey looks for a return pass, but off the stick, and Fergus Falls has it, and they'll send it back in the Crookston zone. They change. Here's Bailey, long pass up for Nelson. There's Morgan Nelson coming in, but she's poke-checked away. Pass, nice catch of the pass by the Otters. Here's another pass knocked down by the Pirates. And Nelson wants a whistle, and she
isn't going to get it.
No, she put it on net, but that'll give the Pirates a chance to change here. Here's by for Fergus Falls. Coming up, knocked away by Seaver. Seaver back, well, she tried to backhand it to Sanders. Now Samantha Sanders does get it out to center ice. Otters get it just inside the Crookston zone, and Cassie Solheim pass went right into an Otter. Cassie has it back now, weaving her way in the Otter zone, still with it, takes a shot that goes wide. After it's Fisher in the far corner. Grace battling there. Pirates, the Otters have it, kept in by Riley Solheim. Riley to Bennick, and the Otters with it again, kept in by Sanders. Pirates changing. Otters go back behind their net. Scarrett, she has Bennick watching her. Now it comes out. Riley Solheim couldn't knock it down. Fee back at her own blue line. Looking, banks it up for Swanson. Here comes Reese in the zone, going for the net, puts it on, and the save by the goaltender. As the Pirates want to keep that puck in the offensive zone.
Yeah, that's always the better place to play defense down in that offensive zone. But really nice job by Addie there. She's not used to being back in that defensive position, but nice bank pass up to Reese. And Reese really did a nice job using her speed to get a really good scoring opportunity.
Here's Fee try to go back to the point, and Wallace did a good job just keeping it in. Otters try to clear. Wallace pinching again, keeps it in, goes to Fee or Swanson. And Reese got turned around. Now Brimhall. Over to Karsnia, back to Brimhall. She'll come up this left side and knocked by the Otters. Back at her own blue line is Bailey. Flipped it up for Swanson. She put it to the Otter blue line. Brimhall to Karsnia. Goes right side, and the Otters get it back in the Crookston zone. Bailey there and tied up with the Otters. Otters dig it out. Pirates send it up ice, and nice play by Fee. She has Nelson up there, and Fee in the zone. And taken down in the corner. And here comes Fergus Falls. They'll send it into the players' box.
That was unfortunate for the Pirates there, as Addie just kind of fumbled it a little bit and wasn't able to collect that to get it up to Morgan Nelson, who was really breaking hard there down the ice, and that would have been a great chance for the Pirates.
Yeah. There's a face-off outside the Otter blue line. Goes to Cassie Solheim. She sends it in the Otter zone. Pirate just couldn't quite get it. And Otters come back out. So they're coming along the line by Cassie Solheim, walking in front. They score. The Otters tie it up with 7:05 to go in the third period.
I know Kaylee's hanging her head a little bit here, and I don't think her stick was quite on the ice, but really that's a play that can't get to her. Cassie Solheim was just a little bit late coming back, and she hasn't played defense much, but she tried to knock it off with her stick, but didn't have her body quite in the right position. Then Riley was a little bit slow coming over to help her out, and so just unfortunate play there for the Pirates, and they're going to have to dig deep here the last 7 minutes of the third period to get back to get this lead back.
Well, that was an end-to-end rush, an unassisted goal for Jaden By. It ties it. We have 6:50 to go in the game. Puck is in the Crookston zone again. Now it's off. Up to Swanson, up to Fee. Fee's in the zone. Try to cut back. She can't get to the puck. It got away from her. Here's Fergus Falls now. Buck is deflected. Fee there. Try to slide it, I think, to Swanson. And now Fergus Falls. Swanson on top of Karsnia. Karsnia off the boards. And here come the Otters. This is Bai, who just scored. Takes a shot. That hit Wallace. Another shot. That goes wide. Up this near side. Here's Bennick. Tips it up for Tull. Here's Tull coming in. Her shot goes wide. Now it's back behind the Otter net. Kicked by Tull to Nelson. Poked away from them. And Halter got it to center. Here's Wallace. Partner pass to Bailey. Bailey goes to Nelson. Nelson right circle shot. That's off a stick up and high and wide. Otters lice the puck. 5:37 to go. In regulation, we're tied at 3.
Yeah, turning into well, it's been a good hockey game the entire time, but turning into a barn burner here the last 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know if people can hear it through our microphones, but it's loud here in the Sports Center, probably the loudest that we've seen this year, and that's exciting, and it's going to be an exciting last 5.5 minutes.
Puck dropped, and Seaver tied up, but the Otters have the puck. They'll flip it to center. Here's Wallace to Bailey. Quickly sends it in the Otter zone. Good reaction by Ashland. Now it's up the near side. Fergus Falls will get it out again. Now they'll motor toward the Crookston zone. They do. Pirates flip it out and get it out. And here's Seaver going for the puck. Trailing is Sanders. She knocks it in. The Pirates, well, they're going to go off in line change, but after it is Fisher. And the Otters turn out the other side and come out. Pass intercepted by Fee. Fee was still with it. Try to go for the net. Now it comes back to Riley Solheim. Solheim in the corner behind the Otter net. Still with it is Riley, taken away by the Otters. And their pass is off the mark, but not enough for icing. Pirates go back for it. Bailey, pass too hard, off the boards. And that'll wave off icing as the Otters could have played the puck. Now they have to. Here up the side, Fee just keeping it in, but the Otters with it. Out is Norgren, taken away by Swanson. And Reese out at center there, and the Otters send it back. Here's bumping up the boards is Cassie Solheim. Can't get it, and the Otters send it in deep. Oh, here's a soft pass by Riley Solheim, and didn't get to assist her. It came back at the blue line. The Otters trying to keep it in, can't. Here's Fee coming with Nelson. And comes back. Here's trying to dump it in. Here's Solheim gets it back, and Riley will skate it in. Here behind her net is Norgren. Morgan up for Nelson, intercepts. Morgan shot, save, stick save by the goaltender Jerkus. Pirates battling behind the net. The Otters have it. Norgren sends it up, kept in by Bailey to Nelson, or to Coleman, back to Bailey. Her shot knocked down. The Otters have it. And out at center, and they want a line change, and they send it back in the Crookston zone. Here's Bailey. 3 minutes to go in the game. Regulation. The Otters knocked off the play by Tull. Nelson has it. Morgan. Now it's Bailey. Couldn't get it to Morgan. And now the Otters. Right down below us is Halter. Halter coming in. Drops it for Scarrett. Pirates trying to get control of it. Can't. Now from the corner, it's knocked down. Wallace gets it up for Nelson, and Morgan says, that's enough of this. 2:32 to go in the third period. 3-3 hockey game. Number 7 ranked Fergus Falls, and the Crookston Pirates tied up in girls hockey.
Yeah, I think it's everything we thought this was going to be, Frank, after a couple battles, or a battle last year with the Otters and the Pirates, and coming down right to the end again. This is exciting girls hockey.
Face off to the left. Here's the Otters win the draw, lose the puck outside the blue line, just dump it back in. The Otters are delayed offside. Now they're back onside. The Pirates get the puck over to Fisher from Sanders. Fisher along the boards, ridden off the puck, tries to get it back. Now the Otters send it off the glass. Cassie Solheim there, got it in, but the Otters down. That'll be icing on Fergus Falls.
Really nice job there by the Pirate third line. I kind of saw Coach Meyer before they went out telling them just a really quick shift, and I think the Bennick line was a little bit gassed, weren't quite ready to go there, so she just needed that group to give her the team 30 seconds, and they did a really nice job. Got the puck out, got it deep, and forced an icing.
Bennick on the draw to the left side of the goaltender for Fergus Falls. Annika Jerkus. Fergus Falls trying to get it out. Riley Solheim to Fee. Fee lost her handle of her stick, and the Otters send it back in the Crookston zone. Pass up to Fee. Fee having trouble handling the puck with her stick here. There's Fergus Falls coming back. Knocked down. Fee with it again. Sends it off the boards. Try to go for it, and Fee's held up. That was certainly interference down below us, but here's Crookston keeping it in. Crookston looking and try to get it to Fee in the slot, but intercepted by Fergus Falls. Here's Norgren, tied up by Bennick. Fee behind the net, trying to get it in front. Fee in the corner now, battling there. Two Otters. The Otters get it out and send her down ice. Hits the linesman, slows her down. Here's Riley Solheim, and she had it knocked away, and the Otters are delayed offside here, so the Pirates have some time. Oh my gosh, had time to give the puck to Fergus Falls, I guess. Here's on the side, Cassie Solheim try to flip it out. The Otters take a shot, knocked away. Solheim, Cassie again. Two Otters on her on that two-man forecheck. Here's Fergus Falls dealing with the puck right in front. Oh, and just sent wide by Mack. Otters from the point, a shot right on. Makes some stick save. Here's Coleman coming up now. Coleman to Swanson, knocked down. The Otters send her in.
Thought that could have been icing.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go on the regulation here. Otters in the Crookston zone in the slot. Here's the knock away by Coleman. Now the Otters trying to get it in front of the Pirate goal. This is Skerritt. Over to Johnson. Now a blast from the point. Right on. Stick save, and the buzzer goes. To end the third period of play. We have a 8-minute overtime coming up. Both teams need some rest right now.
Yeah, so they'll get 2 minutes here to rest before I believe it'll be an 8-minute overtime that ends up getting played. But I hate to say it, but 2-goal lead was the most dangerous lead in hockey there. But no, really this game's turning into a carbon copy of last year. I think it might have even been 3-3 going into overtime for the in the game last year too. And you know, so here's an opportunity. Get a little rest here. Get reorganized a little bit and come out and try to put a puck in the net. That's, you know, try to get a bounce, try to get something. You've been outshot 2-1, but the Pirates have proven that they can score goals on Jerkus. So it'll be a great opportunity here for the Pirates.
Well, let's see. We got a 50-second break here. We'll be back and have that overtime coming up. Hang on. We'll be back.
This Crookston Pirates sporting event on the KROX live stream is brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinics, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Cess Vanderhoff, City of Crookston, Tri-Valley Head Start, and the University of Minnesota Crookston, all bringing you this live Pirate sporting event on KROX. In our society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Well, we got overtime coming up. Pirates have been outshot 30-17. 27 saves in the game for Kaylee Magsom. And 14 for Annika Jerkis. Pirates, well, both teams have their starting units out there. Pirates going to our right. And here we go. On the draw, it's still at center ice, and nobody wants to get a loose of it. Andrews has it, her pass. Off the stick of the Pirates. Back is Riley Solheim to Swanson. Riesel skated back behind the net, ridden off by Andrews. Now back to the point. Here's a blaster. That's off a shin guard and goes off to the far boards. Kept in by the Otters. Dug out by Bennick. Aaliyah up to Swanson. Swanson tried to flip it out, couldn't do it. The Otters keep it. They go for the net, knocked away. Here's Riley Solheim now. Pass over, knocked away by Fee. It's the far boards, and this is Andrews. Andrews looking for the give and go there. She got the give and partial goal, but didn't able to get the shot up. Now back to the point again. They work that point very well. That's Karsnia. They go across the shot. They score.
Hannah Johnson.
Yep, a one-timer. And the Otters come back, and it's deja vu, except the other way around. The Otters 4-3 in overtime beat the Pirates. That was Hannah Johnson, the 8th grader. And boy, she blasts that one-timer.
Yeah, and kind of got the Pirates running around a little bit in their defensive zone. You mentioned how the Otters did a really nice job of using their points, and when you do that, when you move the puck around, you sometimes get the defense moving. You open up some lanes, and there was a nice passing lane over to Johnson right off to the left side of Kaylee Magsom, and Johnson just made no mistake of it. She was kind of left all alone over there, and was able to get a good hard low shot off on net and end this early in overtime.
Well, no saves for the goalie for Fergus Falls, and let's see, no saves for either goalie in the overtime, but the Otters do get the one goal, and that ended it a minute 5 into the overtime. So a tough loss for the Pirates. They'll have to regroup and get it up tomorrow again for the game with East Grand Forks. But hats off to Fergus Falls. Well played game by both. A lot of energy on the ice and in the stands as well tonight. But that's our final score again. The Fergus Falls Otters 4, the Crookston Pirates 3 in overtime. We'll be back with the post-game show, the stats, and Coach Meyer coming up here on KROX.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it's important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. To help you with your busy schedule, the Crookston office now has extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They also have a second location in Fawsted to offer even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or are looking for your next pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget, Smith, and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 281-2020 for the Crookston and Fawsted Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
This is my farm. Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Crookston Valley Co-op would like to thank all of their customers for their patronage this past year. When making plans for the next growing season, look to CVC first for all of your seed needs. CVC carries Dynagrow, ProSeed, and Peterson Farm Seed, as well as SeedX Beet Seed. For all of your planting needs for the next growing season, including seed needs, call Sean at CVC today to lock in the earliest discounts. Call 281-1178. Crookston Valley Cooperative, here to keep you growing.
Okay, you're looking live at the Crookston Sports Center there, where the Fergus Falls Otters came up with a 4-3 overtime win. It was Hannah Johnson scoring the winner on a pass over from Madeline Halter, put it right on her stick to the down deep in the circle to the left side of Kaylee Magsom, and a one-time shot by the 8th grader Johnson, and just ripped it by Kaylee Magsom. So Johnson from Halter and Karsnia at 1:05 of the overtime, and the Otters win 4-3. Coleman, Fee got 2 goals. Coleman had 1 for the Pirates, while Fergus Falls had 4 different scorers: Karsnia, Brimhall, Bai, and Johnson. 1 shorthanded goal, 1 power play goal for the Pirates. Nothing for Fergus Falls. In the save department, we had no saves in the overtime. Total saves 14 for Jerkus and 27 for Kaylee Magsom, but the Otters win 4-3. Fergus Falls improves now to 16-3-2, and the Pirates drop to 11-6-1. Well, I think it was a good game. Fergus won fair and square, and I think it's probably, in some ways, it's good to have a game tomorrow because you can sort of wash this off if you come up with a win.
Yeah, and you can take some positives away from this if you're the Pirates. The top 2 scores for Fergus Falls, you kept them off the goal score. Maybe overall you kept them off too.
The Halter girls set up
on the last one.
Yep.
Yeah. So no, there's some positives you can take away, and get back at it tomorrow.
Okay, Tim. Emily Meyer is joining us here, the head coach for the Crookston Pirates, and Coach, it's always tough to lose.
Yeah. Especially in overtime.
Yeah. I guess I asked Coach Lill before the game, I said, well, you guys really had a good game last year. He said, well, it wasn't a good game. We lost. He said, in overtime. I think that's probably you're saying right now. What did you think, I guess, overall of the game?
I mean, the girls battled. I mean, all 3 periods and into overtime. I mean, it didn't end up in the way that we wanted it to go. A lot of the girls are a little frustrated and wish they could have some of the mistakes that they made back. But, hey, that's hockey. And we just got to make sure we pick our heads up and get ready to go tomorrow, because then we got to take on East Side, and that's the game that really, really matters.
First period, you came out and you scored 2 goals. You were outshot 12-5, but had 2 goals there with Brindley and Addie scoring.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is, yeah, we didn't have a lot of shots, but we had ones that mattered. So, and that was what the girls were saying. I mean, they were beating us in shots the whole game, and Kale did a really good job just standing her ground in that net. And, I mean, there was a couple of ones where they were right on that goal line, and I applauded all the defense for getting those ones out of there, because I know Riley saw one that was right there, and she just whipped it to the corner and got it out, so it was great.
Yeah, I think almost the first period there was 4 pipes and Riley's pick out of the blue there.
Yeah, I mean, and that was the thing is Kale was thanking everybody because she really needed it. There was a lot that she didn't see, and the defense just found it, and they were the ones that got it out.
2-0. You scored 5 minutes in, then you scored. You got a shorthanded goal toward the end of the period there, and that certainly had to lift you up in that first period locker room.
I mean, and that was the thing is when we got in there, we knew that we couldn't let up on this team, that they were going to come out flying the next period, and that we had to stick with them. And if we weren't going to go and they were going to keep it in our zone, then we just had to play solid defense, because right now we were winning, and that playing defense wins games. Offense sells tickets, right? So.
Well, I think just the way you're playing, selling tickets, is a nice loud crowd tonight.
Yeah, and I know that's what really picks the girls up too and keeps the momentum, because I know that they were physically tired and it was more of a mental game today. And that's the thing is, if we would have played them without playing all the games that we played this week, it probably would have been a different outcome.
You second period, you come out and Addie Fee scores. It was a power play goal. Nice play by Addie there, taking it away from their defenseman. A nice move, and then she beat the goalie.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, Addie really worked hard today. She battled, and she even wanted to get another one. She was the one that was put me in, coach. I'm ready to go. I want to get that hat trick. So, I mean, and that's the thing is, you can't win them all. I really applauded all the girls. They really worked hard, and it was a battle out there.
What happened allowed them to get back in it? Was it that first goal they scored, or?
I think, that kind of took the wind out of our sails a little bit. We just needed to dig deep and lay it all out there and play with our heart, play with our mind, and because our bodies were beaten and bruised, and it just, till the very end, I thought that they really fought hard.
Yeah, you fought hard. I think maybe in your defensive zone, they scored those last 2 goals in the regulation there. Just some probably poop back there.
Yeah, I mean, it was just some breakdowns. I think mostly that was a mental part of it is we started running because we wanted them to not score. So then when you start running, that's when they can capitalize. And that was kind of the thing that we were worried about. And it was just every girl, when they got scored on, they took it really hard. And it was really hard to kind of pull them up from themselves, and the team did a good job of picking them back up and making sure that their heads were hanging high and that we could go and we could finish this game out.
So what was your words to the team at getting rest there, getting ready to go into overtime?
I mean, it was whoever wanted it more. I mean, I know that we were physically drained. But we still had that mental game, and I know a lot of the time is Reese was the one that told me it was her that she was the reason why that they scored, and that's the thing is it wasn't one person, and I thought that everyone battled, and Reese did a good job tonight. Every single one of them did, and it just didn't end out in our favor.
No, you have to give Fergus Falls credit. That overtime goal was a nice pass, and the girl one-timed it. There was nothing.
Nothing you can really do on those. I mean, that's those are tough ones to stop. I mean, even for a goalie to go and push post to post and trying to get those ones when it's coming fast, it's hard. So, I mean, the girls are really, really bummed. They really wanted this one, but hopefully we can be ready to go tomorrow.
Yep, nobody wants a loss, but I think a 4-3 overtime loss to the number 7 team in the state is probably might even be better than 15-0 win over some other teams.
Right, exactly. I mean, and this was the kind of competitive games that we wanted. We wanted to show that we can do this and we can battle with those top teams, and I think it really showed tonight that we can be up in those top spots.
Okay, East Grand Forks tomorrow. What do you got to do tomorrow? I see they got beat by Thief River last night.
And that's good. I mean, that's really good in our favor, but that's the thing is we got to somehow find it within ourselves to come out and play our game. And if we play our game, then we're tough to beat. It's going to be tough going there and playing in their barn, but I really think the girls want this one more enough that they're going to kind of put away that physical drainage and go out there and really take it to them.
Well, we hope so. Coach,
I hope so, too.
It was a great game tonight. Congratulations on that, and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thanks, Frank.
Yeah, you bet. That is Miss Emily Meyer, the head coach for the Crookston Pirate girls hockey team, and her team lost a tough 4-3 overtime game to overtime to Fergus Falls. So that's 7-3, the junior varsity game. So Fergus made it a split tonight, and the Otters win the varsity game 4-3 in overtime. The Pirates dropped to 11-6-1 on the year. Fergus Falls improves to 16-3-2. The Pirates will be at East Grand Forks at the Civic Center tomorrow night at 7:30. The game will be on KROX Radio. We'll start at 7 o'clock with the pregame show. So that's it for Bo Melby. Our producer here does it all, Coach Mo, and all of us here. Nobody taking pictures except me. I forgot about it the whole game. It was so exciting. But anyway, final score here. Fergus Falls 4, Crookston 3 in overtime. Thanks for joining us here on KROX.